gauge system is there to help you navigate the neck. It can help you find the notes on the guitar, and it can also lead you to find different way to play chords on this show. CAGED spells C, A, G, E, D. That's how you remember it. You play it in the open chord cowboy chord position. CAGED. Take an open C there, play it with these fingers. Imagine that your nut is sitting here behind the actual nut, the imaginary nut. Move it up 2 frets, and you know your alphabet. You've got a D chord. You can play it in the full version like that, or you can just play the bottom 4 strings. So there's a nice chord to remember. That's a D. Okay, because you move the imaginary nut up 2 frets. There's an E. There's an F. Right, that's out of the C chord. Your root being on the B string. C, D, E, F. Okay, that's how you remember it. There's a F, there's a G, because there's my G on the B string. That's okay. Now it's a C. Then we've got an A. Those 3 strings, you can play it like that. B, C, D, E. Your root being on the G string with an A. There's your A on the G string. So now you're navigating the fretboard using the CAGED system. Your G chord. Played like this in the modern version. Note I'm depressing the B and E strings. Your imaginary nut sits out there, 2 frets below that finger. So if I move it up to an A chord, those 2 notes and that one there, and those bottom 2 there. Now that's quite tricky to finger, but there's your A major on the top 3 strings. There's your B major. Right, your root being on the top E string here. Now we've done C, A, G, E. There's your imaginary bar, and F, G, A, B, C can be played in this format. Bar chords, and you're just going up a half step or semitone. And then your D, open D, play it like that, your imaginary bar, move it up 2, you get the E note, and we normally only play from that E. Now your root on a D chord is the 4th string. So that's it, CAGED system. So you know that with a C, your root's on the B string, with an A, your root's on the G string, with an E, I didn't tell you, but your root's on the D string. Your G, your root's on the top E string, or the bottom one, the high pitched one, and your D, your root's on the D, and you can use those chords. Now consider this one. What chord is that? Well, there's my A, there's my B, just because you know 2 frets up from A is B. And there's my F sharp, which is B to F sharp, my perfect 5th interval, and there's my root again. So there I've got a B. You can play your A like that as well. You can play your C like that. Just different ways of navigating the fretboard and creating some interesting sounds with time. Good luck.